He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down? Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls in the catch.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Direct snap to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
A huge gain on the play. 1st and goal, Michigan.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. That LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He eludes the rush. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. 6-9-1. Gators score.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Double right.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking right, this one caught. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? The sure hands. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Play action here on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
Let's keep those sticks moving. Come on, this is our last chance.
On the ready.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
The quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Hands off to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Michigan.
Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important third down play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
You're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Oh, he tosses it back. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Michigan 17, LSU 7.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down out to the 46. The game makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
the ready.
Crucial third down play coming up.
Raise him, raise him. Gorilla. Pound 55.
Quarterback drops back, and he lofts one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 31, LSU 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over first and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play.
Michigan 31, LSU 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That sack sets up an important third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.